Hey all, a little bit of a different video today. So I was grinding out some puppy pack, and if you can't tell, there's a little bit of a theme going on with what I was doing with the last few games. Trying to get a microbe to level 3, trying to get a frigate bird to level 3. And I thought, hey, maybe you could take advantage of frigate bird by being able to double scale with axolotl. It's not a good plan. You can tell by the fact that all of these teams are getting destroyed and brutalized, but we do kick it over the line eventually here. Somehow this is the team. Just looking at these two teams side by side, a level 3 Tabby is apparently better than a level 2 Panther with skewer. Anyways, let's get into it. We get this really sick start with triple bluebird, and oh my god, it's going so quickly. Can I slow this down at all? Yeah, triple bluebird is both a really good and a really, really bad opener. You're never gonna win turn 1. At best, you're going to draw. Okay, hold on. I need to figure out how to slow this down. 1 second. Oh, you just said play instead of fast forward. Okay. Genius. So I'm trying to go for tempo here because I know that this can't go too late. We level up into a Tabby Cat. I was willing to level there because we either want a Tabby, we want Frigid. We could also reasonably take a Toucan. There's a lot of good stuff for the perk line on tier 2, and it's mostly what I'm looking for already. So we managed to draw there. I was very tempted by this lemur to be able to get the perk overwrite on. And we get our first Frigid Bird. I think I freeze the lemur? No, I don't. I skip over it. Oh, we do this really stupid thing. Okay. So I know that I want to sell most of my board. And I'm under the impression, I know that I'm going to be keeping the Frigid, the Tabby, and the Bluebird for a while. So I may as well try to get more permanent stats onto them. This dromedary doesn't actually help me accomplish that. But what does help me accomplish that is this shrimp. Now, is it good? Not really. Not really. I think I get plus 1 HP off of this, and then I buy sell this chinchilla. This chinchilla is basically a 1 cost for 2 health. Not atrocious, but definitely not good. Especially since one of the HP could have disappeared off into the ether on that loyal chinchilla. So it's definitely not ideal. And I'm recognizing that by skipping on all of these shrimps, and of course Bluebird buffs the shrimp. The utter betrayal. The Tabby's finally doing something in battle, which is very nice now. And we scrape a draw. Also, you notice I passed up a Toucan there on the previous turn? Toucan's not an essential part of the team by any stretch. He's just a nice placeholder for being able to get the tar and whatnot to actually work a bit more smoothly. And typically I like to try to transition off of the Tabby Cat, but because the Tabby Cat has the most attack here, I was more interested in trying to pump it with HP to try to keep alive. Because my lives are much, much more valuable than optimal statting. And thankfully we managed to pull out a draw there. And this should be a fairly oppressive feeling team with Bluebird and the Tropfish. Like, this is a lot of scaling. That shows just how bad the Frigid Bird tempo is. It is so much negative tempo, and unless you're facing into bat, it's just not helping. It does not do anything for so long. And even though our boy in the back is huge, still not enough there, so we're still bleeding some lives. I think I wanted to do this to get the pangolin in, because being able to pill the pangolin would be very nice. Oh no, I just want to stack 2 separate tars, because the separate tars are very strong. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. We have a pretty gold efficient turn. And I notice we still have a level 1 Frigid Bird at this point of the game. Not good. Dare I say objectively awful. But hey, he's finally carrying his weight. We face a level 1 bat The ultimate counter team. And we absolutely destroyed them as a consequence. We get the tar level here, which is big. I think I just pull it immediately. Right, because I want to get Axolotl. Axolotl is our primary scaling engine. We don't actually really want any tier 6s. And if we got access to Panther, that would have been huge too. Either of those would have been very, very nice. I think I was tempted to throw the rice onto the trotfish there. But really, I desperately need more attack on the frigid bird. Croissant this late is not good, but I didn't have a better alternative at that moment, and there's not a lot that I'm strictly looking for at this point. You know, if we had that croissant one turn earlier, man. So do I take the Tabby level here? I think I take the Tabby level. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And then we take the frigid bird level. Peanut butter feels really good with this setup. It makes the microbe into an actual unit, besides just being a vessel for its ability. So right now we are currently being counter-teamed, but it doesn't matter. We have a lot more stats because of our early trotfish and bluebird scaling. And hopefully this will keep us afloat and let us start scamming some wins while we look for our boy, the Axolotl. Here he is. And now we just really want to get this guy leveled. The sooner we get him leveled, the sooner our scaling pops off. Because we're essentially getting 4 perk overwrites a turn, so that's +4/+4. It's not insane by any stretch. Oh, plus the peanut butter, so +5/+5. Again, not a ton, but it's doing something. It's going to be much more relevant once we get the level on it. Also, nice Panther. Get wrecked. And now at this point, we're just looking for pancakes. We're looking for level ups. But this is the team. We also really want a stake to put onto the Crobe so that it can still hopefully do something consistently. Nice peanut butter. Like, our scaling's actually getting going here. It's looking a lot better. And because we had a stat lead to begin with, we're feeling quite a bit better. Yep, that makes sense. We don't have anything better in the shop right there, and because we're 6 gold off of leveling anything, I'd rather get the +2/+2 with upside onto the microbe there. We get a lot of Tabby stats, we get a lot of permanent stats onto our boy there, and he starts getting a little bit of extra while we're still waiting to find the stake. There's pancakes. Beautiful. More pancakes. It's going to be an enthralling part of the video here as we charge the finish line. Oh, this team looks terrifying. Rockfish, the Octo Snipes. So all of our team's weakness has been overridden, so we're not actually that scared of it. It is funny just how good Microbe is. What a guy. And we're at 7 wins. I would love to try to push here for the level 3 Frigid Bird, because the whole goal here is to win with that level 3 on the board. We also have not won with a level 3 Tabby Cat at this point, or a level 3 Tar. And Scroat Goat gets put under, and we've got all of these big birds in the shop. Huge value. We're passing up on a lot of good perks here, because we could have used the steak, we could have used the pancakes, I'm aware, but I'm on a mission. I want to get these level 3 achievements done. Even though the actual value that they provide is pretty minimal, for being completely honest. And oh my god, they almost killed my axolotl in the back. My sets! And we get everything we could want. And if there is another turn, we have so much experience frozen in the shop. But, as you see, this team actually overwrites a lot of the weakness. Yeah, they entirely overwrite the weakness. But we have a lot of just stat advantage on them. And they can't keep up. Yeah, that's how you get an easy win with the microbe. This is definitely the correct way to do it. Don't look at all of the losses.